friend from Mobile, Alabama. Throw questions in the comments. Pittsburgh is an ancient mound builder city, bro. I got newspaper clippings about that, them building on top of ancient mound builder cities in Pittsburgh. Star forts made by melanated indigenous people long time ago. They are aligned with the equinoxes. That's how I know what they are. Virginia, the Tobacco Virginia melanated Indian. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, I ain't got into Buffalo real deep, but I'm gonna get into Buffalo. I've been to Buffalo a couple times. I'm gonna check Buffalo out. You already know Chi-Town. You already know Chi-Town got the ancient buildings with the sign on it, the swastika. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Them ancient buildings in Chicago on Navy Pier. Probably date black guys. Y'all gonna turn me into Umar. Delaware, what up? Kansas City. The Mound Builders Fraternity, a.k.a. the Freemasons, were founded in Kansas. One of them was founded in Kansas City. That's a fact. Roll the corn. Michigan. Michigan has the clay tablets with all that Hebrew stuff on it. The Michigan relics. Check out the Michigan relics. Niagara Falls, melanated. I've been there. I was down in the bottom of the cave. Melanated Indians, Niagara. Yeah. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. Naples, Florida. I got a lot of stuff on Florida, but I ain't got the Naples yet. I'll get there. You already know Illinois, Cahokia, melanated Cahokia Indians. They be acting like they ain't melanated. Got the same base as the pyramids of Egypt in Cahokia. Same thing. Indiana got a lot of mound builder tombs aligned with the equinoxes built out of stone in Indiana. That's a fact. DMV, what up? You already know DMV. You already know. Texas got stone walls around ancient cities aligned with star constellations. Roll the corn. You just go through all the states, bro. It don't even matter, because we was all over this motherfucker. We was all over here, bro. That's why they try to act like we came on a boat. But how the hell we got ancient structures all over America aligned with stone, with the stars, and we come off a boat? It don't make sense, bro. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. Let's do Q&A, y'all. Throw a question in the comments, or shoot me a guest invite and ask 2 questions. I'm just gonna invite somebody right quick. Alabama from the soil. You already know. Moundville, Alabama, man. Aligned with the Pleiades star system right there in Moundville. I got receipts on it. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. We've been here forever, y'all. We've been here forever. We didn't come over here a long time ago from Africa. That's a lie too, because our structures are older than theirs. Roll the corn. Wood and dirt structures are older than stone structures. That's a fact. Cahokia made out of wood and dirt. The mounds made out of wood and dirt. The tombs in the mounds, the first ones were made out of wood coffin tombs. Inside mounds are older than stone tombs. That's a fact. It's common sense. We've been here longer. We took that knowledge over there. They don't want to admit it. They don't want to give our land back. But this our shit. No other culture on the face of the earth built tombs and structures aligned with the stars, bro. Roll the corn. Earthen mounds are way older than pyramids. Our mounds in North America are older than the pyramids in Mexico and the pyramids in Africa. That's a fact. That is thousands of years of technology in those mounds. They had to build it, start in the dirt to get that sophisticated to build stone mounds. See, I sleep facing north. Y'all ain't got no questions today? I'm just gonna invite somebody, bro. Fuck it. I'm just gonna invite somebody. I've been watching, True. I've been checking True out, man. True, what's up? Let me get 2 questions, man. Good content you got, True. Good content. Daniel Boone Forrest. Hey, that's a good question about Daniel Boone Forrest.
Yo, what's going on?
What's up, man? I appreciate your content, man. I've been checking you out the last couple of days, man. It's good content, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem, man.
So yeah, you know, the questions like you say, ask some questions. We be in about the same viewings. We got the same views. So, but this is what for the people. Yeah. Talk about about how you talking about the mounds and how the structure is older. Like you're telling them, but I want you to go into depth with them so that they understand about like the mound cities and like how you said up in Georgia and everywhere. It's pyramids everywhere out here that's bigger and older. So,
yeah. So
how is it that they can sit there and say that we come from over there?
See, the hijack is this. The hijack. Late 1800s, they figured out that if we leave these mounds here aligned with star constellations, that melanated people are going to figure out that in the future that they built them. So they knocked a lot of them down. They might leave 1. They might leave 2. They take the bodies out of these mounds, put them in museums. All of these, we got stone structures and wood structures. A lot of stone structures were knocked down, and then the one main big mound that they could not wipe off the face of the earth, they'll build a museum on top of it.
Yeah, or a church.
Or they'll put a church or a national park around it, or things like that. And then, through history, when the Native Americans got here, which I don't think is that old, they got here probably like 1200 AD, something like that, 1000 AD, somewhere in that area. They was living in these areas when they got here because they had already fought with mound builders. So they just say that those natives are the people who built that structure, those mounds. And they don't want you to know they are aligned with star constellations, just like every other great structures in the world. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, some of these structures are still up, but we were so lost that we wasn't looking at them structures because we never thought it had nothing to do with us. You see what I'm saying? So now when I study them and I map them out with the stars, I'm going through every mound complex from the north to the south, bro.
Hey, sweetheart.
And I can see certain ones have 2 mounds where they knock the 3rd one down. Certain ones that have all 3 mounds aligned with Orion's belt, but they'll knock the rest of it down, showing the other equinoxes they're supposed to hit it. They'll put trees on top of it, but LIDAR has came out. LIDAR is, showing the elevation of the ground, and I can see the star constellations on all of these mound complexes. So we all know Egyptians and Nubians built the pyramids and they was melanated, right? The same people over here was melanated too because they done the same structures as them. But wood and dirt and clay structures are older than stone. It was a wood age before there was a stone age. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So the wood age is here. We done it on the ground before they done it in other places. So that's why I be trying to teach people that melanated people built their own structures, bro.
Most definitely.
All of them.
Off the freeway. The radio stadium. Yeah, most definitely. And that's what just people got to understand what like about these structures. They try to tell you, oh, this and that, all these pyramids been the oldest pyramids and this and that. Like, man, come on, stop it. We're not like we have eyes and we know how to read. The thing that y'all was trying to hide from us, the long as y'all say don't let them read, you can't let them read. That's why.
Exactly. Let me give you an example of something. Now, this is the pyramids of Giza, right?
Yep.
Those are mounds right there, bro.
Yep, right there.
A line, but see, they just show you the 3-stone pyramid. That's all they show you. They don't show you the rest of the complex because they don't want you to see mounds. And then you get to thinking about mounds in America, and they got mounds in Egypt. That's a mound, that's a mound, that's a mound. This is a line with Orion the Hunter on the ground, right? But this is a newer structure because the main Orion's belt is in stone, right? Cahokia is shaped the exact same way. It's the same footage, the same base, the same mounds, the same everything. So they found wood tombs in Cahokia. That makes that older than this because, like I say, wood ages before Stone Age.
Yeah.
But why do people see this in Egypt and no melanated people built it? But when you see it in Illinois and St. Louis, Missouri, you think NA's done it. It don't make sense, bro.
It's all common sense.
Built kids are the same people built Cahokia. But then you get into which one is older. Now we look at the wood and the stone. See, this, I just got to go off common sense, bro. Like, we can't go off what they tell us. We can't go off, you know. So, when you see mounds in Egypt on the Nile, they let you know the people here and the people there got some type of connection. But this is after the knowledge had evolved. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
They worked with dirt mounds for so long, they got perfect at building. You have to start somewhere. The starting point is here.
Right.
And it evolved. Then they built the pyramid in Mexico. Kept going. Then they built the pyramids in Giza. Now we got pyramids in China. Now we got pyramids in. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right outside the pyramids in China is the rubber tree.
Yeah.
Right? The rubber tree is from South America. It don't go nowhere else in the world. Somebody took rubber trees, built a pyramid in China, and put rubber trees around the pyramid. The Olmecs are the people who first found the rubber tree, right? Because Olmec is rubber, the rubber people, the rubber ball people. That's what it is. So somewhere in between the Mayans and the Olmecs and the Mayans, somebody started traveling, bro. Because you see rubber trees over there. You see corn over here on the Nile. You see corn over here in Mesopotamia. So that lets me know where it comes from, who done it first, who taking the knowledge. I was reading a book about the Olmecs. It said they took knowledge around the world, bro.
Yep, around the world. They talk about that in that book, The Secret Teachings of All Ages.
Exactly. And they don't want us to know the Olmecs and the Nubians got a real close connection. So, some kind of, I believe, somewhere in between that time period, the Olmecs and Mayans, our people went to the Nile and set up on the Nile and taught everybody else. Because it's a trading center. The Nile ain't nothing but a trading center.
Facts.
So that's what my research is leading me to.
Impeccable knowledge, man. Straight up.
Appreciate that. Y'all want to throw somebody up.
Yeah, that was just one question, you know what I'm saying? So that to get them an understanding, give people understanding what like how they really trying to deceive us on who we are and what's really going on.
Exactly. They trying to deceive us like these are Native American. They wasn't sophisticated enough, bro.
The Mongolians, they trying to make the Mongolians the ones. You feel me?
When you look up Mongols and Mongolians, they were barbarians. They were not barbarians. They were not scientific. They were not math. They were not astrology. All they want to do is hit you upside the head and take your living quarters. That's why they were on the mounds when a lot of them had already took over mound complexes because they were warlike people.
Mm-hmm.
Read about Genghis Khan and
Genghis Khan.
Attila the Hun. Those are their ancestors.
Yep.
Those
Just
people,
like us.
those people were they were warlords. So some kind of way they pushed a lot of them over here through the Bering Strait. They moved for a reason.
Yeah.
Because Genghis Khan was knocking off everybody in East Asia.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you do the research, Native American languages, base of them are Eastern Asian languages.
Eastern Asian languages. Everything. They came from out that way. That's why some of them still stuck in Alaska as Eskimos, and now you got them down here in Southern America. Yeah.
Siberian and Eastern Asian languages are the same. So the Navajo are speaking a base Asian Siberian language right now today. So when they get to claiming they got an indigenous language and we don't, ours was Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
Theirs was an Asian-based language. But the government and they, I read about a president, I can't think of which one it was, but I think it was Andrew Jackson. He said if you see somebody speaking Hebrew, off with their head.
Mm.
We done with the Hebrew stuff. They don't want, they didn't want our people back in those days even speaking it, so you can connect it back to Hebrew languages. So now you look at like the Tutnese language. The Tutnese is they say it was created on the plantation.
Right.
With slaves, so they could talk amongst each other, so the plantation owner would understand.
Like Pit Latin.
Yeah, exactly. So why in the hell, how do you come up with a whole language during slavery, bro? It don't make sense.
If you don't know how to read, you don't know how to do nothing.
Exactly.
You don't know how to do nothing. They tell us we didn't know how to do nothing but work.
Exactly.
But we created toilets. We did everything.
Tutnese got a lot to do with Hebrew, bro. And then it's a Creek language. I think it's called the Hitachi or some language. I can't think of the name right off the top of my head, but it got something to do with Hebrew too.
Yeah.
Then you get to looking at the words that they use, Corinthian columns on the old bills, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the base word is corn.
Yeah.
And Thean or Inthian comes from Thai. That is a Hebrew word. So it sounds kind of like some corn Indian column type word that they put out here, but the base of it is corn. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So corn come from here. So if you say these columns, they got to be American architecture. It don't make sense to name it then if it came from Greek or Rome.
Mm-hmm.
They say it's a Greek. They say it's a Roman or Greek building, but why the fuck is named after corn?
After corn.
It don't make sense. None of this stuff add up, bro.
We say roll the corn.
Roll the corn. See, the corn gonna teach the truth.
Facts.
Because you can't hide agriculture.
You can't.
And you can't hide structures aligned with the stars unless you tear them all the way down. So once you get into those two, they can't hide it no more, bro.
At all.
And like I was watching this archaeologist, he was saying Native Americans didn't have snake ideology in their teachings. So that ain't even got nothing to do with y'all. When you see a snake mound on the ground, a line with Orion's belt, 3 mounds at the bottom, this is a celestial cross. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
Nope.
Like I be showing people, this right here.
What was that? Theo Wolf, that's facts.
I be showing people this right here. All this is the Pleiades star system.
Yep.
That's all it is. Check it out.
Look at it.
There are 3 mounds down there. So Pleiades hit Orion hit the Pleiades. It should be a spirit. I bet in that area, once I visit this area, I'm gonna find the Sirius star mound. I bet it's out there too. It's crazy, bro, but that's what it is, man. Roll the coin. I'm gonna let somebody else get up, True. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, no problem, man. Bless.
I'm echoing bad. Who was up first? The Millionaire Ray, what's up? Give me 2 questions. I'm gonna move on if you're not ready. Let's see. Let me disconnect that. All right, who we had next? Jose Blackwood, what's up? Give me 2 questions. Yo, how you doing? Hello?
Hello?
Yo, what's up, bro?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm just doing let people get 2 questions in.
Well, I never did this before, so don't. I'm just trying to learn first of all, but I think it's very interesting that you believe the pyramids are built by people. There's a lot of stuff I read that say it's impossible. Why do you think it's possible that they could build these structures?
So you're saying you think it's aliens?
No, that's what I hear. I don't even per se believe in aliens, but I would like to see like any proof that a human could actually get a machine or object or anything that can get those things that big and that accurate and that beautiful and preserve it. I would love to know how that's done. That's very interesting to me.
Okay. A lot of these stone, like stone pyramids, they don't teach you that a lot of these stones were moved by water irrigation.
Okay.
They try to act like it just got picked up and dropped in a spot. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like move across the world. I mean, water irrigation, that would be amazing because there's a lot of, like you say, rivers and things that would make that make sense. There's long rivers that go across countries. And
So what's right beside the Nile River? I mean, right beside the pyramids of Giza.
The Nile River, like you just said.
There you go.
It makes a lot of sense when it starts drawing up in certain times, as in, like, say, the early 2000s.
Yeah.
You started to see when the land was actually drying up and cracking in places, and when they tried to move it and re-get the water, it had to reroute it because some of the land itself has things up under. They wanted to see if they can break through and stuff like that. I do follow a lot of this stuff because it's very interesting, and it has to be something that we need to connect to help our civilization today because we're so throwed off about hip-hop and everything that media gives us. We don't want to learn anything. And I'm in school, you ask certain questions, you get actually taken out of class and set in the office for no reason. It's happened to me a bunch of times because if you make them stand on what they're teaching you, you will be removed for actually interrupting the class.
Exactly. They don't want you to ask certain questions in America.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm in school, and I have to come to school, and I have to eat school lunch full of bad food and eat pizza every day and drink milk and supposedly, why can't I ask you a question, say, when you tell me, well, sedimentary rock had this up under this fossil? I said, well, how deep does sedimentary rock go?
Yeah.
I can't ask it, because then you get removed out of class if you keep on asking day by day. So you get away from it because you get tired of getting removed and put in a desk outside the office drinking milk, same food, and just sitting there looking crazy. So,
and I'm gonna give you some examples of how they built some of this stuff, bro. Some of this stuff is built out of solid rock, solid mountain like rock. Like take a mountain, build it right out the mountain. You see what I'm saying? Right. These people. See, the reason I know people built it because there are structures all over the world built the same way. But see, that's why America is so important because the mound structures are built just like the pyramid structures. You see what I'm saying?
yes.
So that shows me they started in the dirt. They learned the knowledge from building dirt mounds.
Right.
And then you evolve to building stone mounds. So by the time you get from mounds in America to pyramids in Egypt, you got thousands of years of knowledge of how to build it. So,
Right.
some kind of way, through the same way they irrigated for crops, they floated stones down these rivers and streams and ran it. That's why you see pyramids with a stream of water running up under it. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, yes. That's very key. And also, they say each corner of the pyramid actually has like a way for water to go. And I don't know where the water goes or how it goes, but that's how they keep it from actually.
And a lot of these places are built on natural springs also. See, we don't know. This is just one thing we got to learn too. Like Teotihuacan in Mexico is built right on a natural spring. You see what I'm saying? So you can run water under it, around it, block the water off here, let the water rise and stone up.
So the stone can come up. Yeah, yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Bad.
See, this is genius, bro. So that's why they don't want us to know that. That's why the alien agenda comes into play, because they don't want melanated people to know that your ancestors were dead inclined with science and knowledge and irrigation and astrology to build something like that. They don't want that people know how great your ancestors was.
And that was great, but they're still
We
standing
are the first people to build levees and dams to make, structures.
I got one more question. I'm not gonna hold you, but I just how are they able to preserve it to this day? Do you think they actually work on them to preserve them, or they're just that strong that they still standing? Because that would be amazing as well.
Like the pyramids of Giza?
Yes, absolutely.
Bro, that is limestone, bro. That's granite.
Mm.
Bro, this stuff granite don't crack.
Wow.
I don't care what kind of welding you put on it. And limestone, see, that's why they built it out of it. Because they knew these, and then this is a connection with America also. The first mining of limestone and granite started here.
Mm.
We was mining copper, limestone, granite, mica, gold, silver. We got the oldest mines in the world in America, bro.
Ooh.
The mound builders were mining. They the ones got these different materials and figured out which ones to use. They use basalt, volcano rock. So when you see somewhere like Egypt, they already know to build this out of limestone and granite. That's why that's why these old buildings in America with the columns are built out of marble and limestone. The same people built the pyramids, built them buildings too, bro.
My goodness.
They're on land just like pyramids, but it's certain materials on Earth. It's gonna take 100,000 years to crack it, bro. And grind it up to it.
And then, but the actual preservation of it and why they, hold certain people to watch over it and things like that, there has to be something in there that you can learn from today, or that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I just think they need to give it more access. Like, yeah, you can go in and spend a bunch of money to go in and walk through it, but to actually be there and study it, they need to let more people get more access.
They let you see what they want you to see, bro. They're not gonna take you to them tombs that's gonna reveal the grand secret of this technology, or who built it, or what kind of people they were. They'll show you some rooms and some tombs, but it's a place in Egypt that if you're not elite, you can't even see it.
Wow.
There are places in America the same way. They buy out like Bohemian Grove.
Right.
Ain't no melanated people that ever been out there, bro. That's where they had the burning on the owl and all that. The people in the government go out there. It's something out there, bro. Ancient, and it's got something to do with our culture, but you can't get out there, they'll take you to jail as soon as you get out. Grand Canyon the same way.
Okay, what's your take on Antarctica? I'm sorry, I had to have one more. What's your take on Antarctica and why we don't habitate that more, and why don't we try to see why it froze and why pyramids are there?
It was some type of civilization up there, bro.
And they say it still is today, and they want to say aliens, but like I said, I'm not bent on that because I have not actually
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm not built on that. I'm built on facts like you yourself. I love the platform you have, and I'm gonna give you credit because I watch it a lot. But it's just something more and more. I'm very good at history in school. I mean, I got all the answers right, but those are wrong answers, as you and I both know. But I was always getting them right. But then when I started trying to put them together and ask questions, that's when I got the trouble of it. You know?
Yeah. It was some type of civilization there in the North Pole. They built pyramids, just like everywhere else. So
once again, water was the source of movement. That makes perfect sense when you said that. Because water
that's the only thing that is logical enough to build something like that, bro. They try to teach you, just built it out and pushed it all the way to its spot. That don't even know.
But the
It
actual
took a lot of people and a lot of technology to get them stones together.
yeah.
There was a coach in Antarctica too, just like there was a coach in the South Pole too, and China, and people moved around the world way more than what we think.
They had to because, like you said, through war and being pushed out by stronger civilizations, even if your civilization built it, Genghis Khan comes up, you're not gonna want to fight him all day long. So you're gonna move and go and rebuild it somewhere else. And I think that makes perfect sense, man. Kudos to you, man. You blessed.
Appreciate you, bro. Good questions, bro. Good questions.
Thank you.
Have a good day, man.
You too, man.
All right.